Hello, my dear students. This is Raman Rana here, your mathematics teacher, Cambridge International School, Dasua. Today, we will again revise chapter number 8, trigonometry. Dear students, today again we will revise the basic concept of trigonometry. Yesterday also we have discussed all the concepts of trigonometry chapter 8. So let's first recapitulate all those points. If we have a triangle ABC, now this angle is theta, or A right angled at B here, and the third point is C. So in this right angle triangle ABC, we are talking about angle A, then the trigonometric ratios, 6 trigonometric ratios. Sine of angle A is equal to, that is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Here perpendicular is BC and hypotenuse is AC. Cosine of A is equal to base upon hypotenuse, which is equal to AB. The adjacent side, AB is the adjacent side and the BC is the opposite side. So here, and tangent of A is equal to your perpendicular upon base. So here perpendicular is BC and base is AB. We have also studied that tangent of theta or tangent of angle A is equal to sine of A upon cosine of A, because sine of A is P upon H, and this is B upon H. So here H and H will get cancelled. So we have, that is P upon B, perpendicular upon base. Reciprocal of sine is cosecant. Cosecant of A is equal to H upon P. Here it is equal to AC. AC is the hypotenuse and the perpendicular is BC here. Now reciprocal of cosine theta is secant of A, that is hypotenuse upon base, which is equal to your hypotenuse, again AC, upon AB, that is the base. And the last sixth trigonometric ratio, that is cotangent of A, that is the reciprocal of tangent of A, that is now base upon perpendicular. So which is equal to, base here is AB and the perpendicular here is BC. So these are the 6 trigonometric ratios. Then we have discussed how to remember all the trigonometric ratios for the specific angles. So for specific angles, 0 degree, 30 degree, 45 degree, 60 degree and 90 degree. Sine of 0, that is 0. Sine of 30 degree that is 1 by 2. Sine of 45, 1 by under root 2. Sine of 60, under root 3 by 2. And sine of 90 is 1. If we take the reverse process, this is for the sine, cosine of 0, 1. Again, sine 45, cosine 45 is same value. And here we have the value of cosine of 60, that is again 1 by 2. And here it is 0. So these are the values of specific angles for cosine. Now tangent of the theta, tangent 0 is equal to sine 0 upon cosine 0. So here it is 0 here. It is 1 by under root 2. Sorry, 1 by under root 3, 2 get cancelled with the 2 here. Tangent 45 is 1 and tangent 60 is under root 3 and tangent of 90 degree, that is not defined. And if you want to go for their reciprocal, we can take their reciprocal. If we want that, what is the value of cosecant 30 degree? If we want to find cosecant of 30 degree, so we can first remember what is the value of sine 30, that is 1 by 2. So reciprocal of sine is cosecant. So here cosecant 30 is 2. Similarly, cosecant 60 is 2 by under root 3, reciprocal. So I hope now you can remember these values. Now I will correlate these values with the specific angles which are complementary. One more thing, as we had discussed in case of complementary angle, that sine of 90 minus theta is equal to cosine of theta, and cosine of 90 minus theta is equal to sine theta. So here, if let's take one example here. If we have a triangle in which one angle is, like this angle is 30 degree, this is already a 90 degree, then this angle is of 60 degree. Let's take it PQR. If I am talking about sine of 30 degree, sine of 30 degree, here 30 degree and 60 degree, both the angles are complementary to each other. If one angle is theta, if this angle is theta here, so this angle is 90 minus theta, 90 minus theta. So sine of theta and cosine of 60, they have same values. We can check here, this is sine of 30 degree and cosine of 60 degree. Even here, sine of 30 degree for this triangle, we have perpendicular, that is QR, and hypotenuse is PR. Now cosine of 60 degree, now this angle is 60 here. So here QR is the base and PR is the hypotenuse here. So this is again QR upon PR. So always sine is changing to cosine and tangent changes to cotangent and secant changes to cosecant. In the simple formula, we can say that tangent of 90 minus theta is equal to cotangent of theta. What does it mean? If we have tangent of 20 degree, that is always equal to cotangent of 70 degree, or tangent of 70, that is always equal to cotangent of 20 degree. But this is, I am inserting these values directly. But if I want to change tangent of 20 degree into cotangent by applying the formula, here this is a very typical students, they are not understanding, they are doing some mistake. I will discuss that mistake with the students. Tangent of 20 degree can be written as tangent of 90 minus 70. What I have changed, I have written 20 is equal to 90 minus 70. 20 degree can be written in this form. Now we have the identity here that tangent of 90 minus theta is equal to cotangent of theta. So here this is equal to tangent is changing to cotangent here. Tangent 90 minus theta is cotangent of theta. In the same way, if I want to change, suppose let's take tangent of 10 degree. Tangent of 10 degree, if directly I want to give the answer, it is cotangent of 80 degree, because complementary angle of 10 is 80. But if we want to insert the formula, we can write first tangent of 90 minus 10 degree. So here we have the formula tangent of 90 minus here, that is 90 minus 80 here. So we will write, this is the mistake. This is the big mistake students are doing. So here we are writing in place of tangent of 10 degree is equal to tangent of 90 minus 80 degree. So which is equal to cotangent of 80 degree. So similarly, we have cotangent of 90 minus theta is equal to tangent of theta, and the last secant of 90 minus theta is equal to cosecant of theta, and cosecant of 90 minus theta is equal to secant of theta. So always sine changes to cosine and cosine changes to sine when in case of complementary angles. And this is a very common mistake students, they are doing. So better remember this point here. This angle is 20 degree, so we can write 20 is equal to 90 minus 70. Now we have the identity tangent 90 minus theta is cotangent of theta. So I hope you are clear with these complementary angles, trigonometric ratios of complementary angles. Now the last very important topic, that is the trigonometric identities. We have discussed yesterday also. So we have three fundamental identities: sine square of A or sine square of theta plus cosine square of theta is equal to 1. Second one, that is 1 plus tangent square of theta is equal to secant square of theta. And the third one, that is 1 plus cotangent square of theta is equal to cosecant square of theta. Now we have discussed yesterday also that we can write all these identities in different ways, like sine square theta is 1 minus cosine square theta. We have a first question, exercise 8.4. In exercise 8.4, first question, we want to write sine of A, or we can take all trigonometric ratios in terms of secant A. First and second questions, they are same. In first questions, we want to write all trigonometric ratios in terms of secant of A, and question number 2 in terms of cotangent. So secant of A, how to write all sine of A in terms of secant, cosecant of A, that is reciprocal of secant A, we know. How to write tangent of A in terms of secant A, how to write then cotangent, that reciprocal of sine, that is cosecant of A. So here let's draw one triangle, right angle triangle. In this right angle triangle, this angle is, let angle B is 90 degree, A is the angle theta here which we are talking about. So AC is the hypotenuse, AB is the base, and BC is the perpendicular. So secant theta, and always remember, if you forgot, that Pandit Badri Prasad and Har Bol. But here secant of theta is equal to hypotenuse upon base. Hypotenuse upon base. So base, that is, we can take secant, this we can write as secant of A upon 1. So here secant of A, let the length AC is secant of A, and this is 1. Now by Pythagoras theorem, we have AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So here AC square is secant square of A is equal to 1 square is 1 plus BC square. So BC square is equal to secant square A minus 1, and BC is equal to under root, taking under root both sides. So BC is equal to secant square A minus 1. So this we have the third side, which is BC here. I have find that this length of this side is under root secant square A minus 1. Now the length of these three sides in terms of secant we have. So here the sine of A is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So perpendicular is under root secant square of A minus 1, and hypotenuse is secant of A. Tangent, that is tangent, even from this properties we can take 1 minus. So here we have tangent of A is equal to under root secant square of A minus 1. So cosecant is reciprocal of sine, that is secant of A upon secant square A. So I hope you understood the question here. One more question, that is another question is in terms of tangent. So we have to write all the t ratios. Next question is write all t ratios, all trigonometric ratios in terms of tangent. So we can write in any form, tangent of A or tangent of theta. So if we have a triangle, like we have a triangle ABC or PQR. Now here is A, so we can take A, B, C. Now if we are taking angle A here, then the base will be the BCN. But here if I am taking this angle A here, so the adjacent side, that is AB, is the base, and the opposite side is the perpendicular. AC is the hypotenuse here. So we know tangent is perpendicular upon hypotenuse. So I can write here perpendicular as tangent of A, and the hypotenuse, base is tangent of A is perpendicular upon base. So here tangent of A upon 1. So here tangent of A upon 1. So here by applying Pythagoras theorem, AC square is equal to 1 square is 1 plus tangent square of A. So we have AC is equal to under root 1 plus tangent square of A. So this value here, that is 1 plus tangent square of A. So we have now all the three sides. Whatever value, whatever t ratios we want to find, we can write. If we want to find sine A is perpendicular upon hypotenuse, that is P upon H, tangent of A upon 1 plus tangent square of A. If you want to find for cosine of A, that is base upon hypotenuse, that is 1 upon base A here is 1 and hypotenuse is 1 plus tangent square of A. So dear students, I hope these questions are clear to you. For your quiz, go for these basic concepts and understand the concept. Don't cram these your identities also, or your trigonometric ratios questions. Practice more and more questions. So stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you very much.